I won't say we have to win. I won't put that pressure, but we can't lose. You don't have to love me. You don't even have to like me, but you will respect me. It's not important how we play. If you have a Ferrari and I have a small car, to beat you in a race, I have to break your wheel or put sugar in your tank. You have to work hard and well. There are a lot of people who work hard but not well. Please don't call me arrogant, but I'm European champion and I think I'm a special one. But the most important part of everything is to be happy. In my teams, when we win, we all win, and when we lose, I lose. We all want to play great music all the time, but if that is not possible, you have to hit as many right notes as you can. Dogs bark and the caravan goes by. I enjoy the work. I enjoy every minute of my professional life. Pressure? What pressure? Pressure is poor people in the world trying to feed their families. There is no pressure in football. Football is a game about feelings and intelligence. You win by effort, by commitment, by ambition, by quality, by expressing yourself individually, but in the team context. I am José Mourinho, and I don't change. I arrive with all my qualities and my defects. The world is so competitive, aggressive, consumive, selfish, and during the time we spend here, we must be all but that. The moral of the story is not to listen to those who tell you not to play the violin, but stick to the tambourine. I hate to speak about individuals. Players don't win you trophies, teams win trophies, squads win trophies. Money does not guarantee success. 11 against 11, they never beat us. Football is a game based on emotion and intelligence. Anyone can be clever. The trick is not to think the other guy is stupid. To be the ultimate team, you must use your body and your mind. Draw up on the resources of your teammates, choose your steps wisely, and you will win. Remember, only teams succeed. He's a specialist in failure. If I wanted to have an easy job, working with the big protection of what I have already done before, I would have stayed at Porto. Beautiful blue chair, the UEFA Champions League trophy, God, and after God, me. Without emotional control, you cannot play, influence. You cannot react. You have to know what you have to do and not react. You have to be cool. Fear is not a word in my football documentary. In 5 years, I have never had a match where my team has had less possession than the opponents. Football is a more beautiful game in high definition. I think boring is a team that plays at home and cannot score a goal. With all the stones being thrown against me, you could build a monument. If Messi is the best on the planet, Ronaldo is the best in the universe. Look, I'm a coach. I'm not Harry Potter. He is magical, but in reality there is no magic. Magic is fiction and football is real. Sometimes you see beautiful people with no brains. Sometimes you have ugly people who are intelligent, like scientists. There is no pressure at the top. The pressure is being second or third. If you want me to rule out ever being Manchester United manager, I can't. Special clubs need special managers, so in theory it could work. Especially when you play at home, you need a good atmosphere behind you. Drogba is a fighter. He is the kind of player I would say, with you, I could go to every war. If I am hated at Barcelona, it is their problem, but not mine. Fear is not a word in my football dictionary. People don't know about football. They think they know about it, but they don't know much. As we say in Portugal, they brought the bus, and they left the bus in front of the goal. When I face the media, maybe I don't feel it now, here with you, because it's a different sort of interview. But when I face the media before or after the game, I feel it as part of the game. It is like when you go to war. We have to know how our enemies attack and defend. I followed an Italian manager, and it cannot be easy when you follow a manager who thinks very differently. The title race is between two horses and a little horse that needs milk and needs to learn how to jump. I'm not a defender of old or new football managers. I believe in good ones and bad ones, those that achieve success and those that don't. It's a pity we can't play in 2 or 3 days, as I like to play straight away after a bad game. In the same way that I had to follow an Italian manager here, I can imagine that it was not easy for an Italian manager to follow me at Porto. I must try to hide my emotions. I have to live with both the victory and the defeat. So when they have Mourinho and Benitez joining the Premiership, they should say, it's good for us. Maybe these guys have something new to give. At the very least, we should be given a bit of credit and a little bit of space, and maybe the media should think we could help them discover why English teams do not win European competitions. When I saw Rijkaard entering the referee's dressing room, I couldn't believe it. When Didier Drogba was sent off, I wasn't surprised. I would rather play with 10 men than wait for a player who is late for the bus. When I go to the press conference before the game, in my mind the game has already started. Yes, Manchester United are the best team in England, but you have to ask, how good has the Premier League been since I left? If I was at a top club in England, I think the title race might have been a lot closer this year. If you're not a big club, you choose one competition and you fight in that competition and forget the others. Big clubs, we cannot do this. Facing the press is not easy, but because you have to go, you have to try to take a lot of positive things for yourself from these face-to-face meetings. Would you phone the president of Ghana? You see how Spanish, Italians, Portuguese play football. I don't say they are perfect. I say English football has a few things to learn from them in the same way they have a lot of things to learn from English football. If Roman Abramovich helped me out in training, we would be bottom of the league. And if I had to work in his world of big business, we would be bankrupt. Look at the way teams play against Arsenal. They don't believe they can win. They don't believe. I fell a bit in love with Celtic because the atmosphere was amazing and the crowd was magnificent, the way they behaved with the Porto fans. I don't say we are a defensive team. I say we are a strong team in defensive terms, but at the same time lacking sufficient fluidity in attack because that will take time to come.